all of you. Today we are going to discuss about architecture design in deep learning. Okay, so you can see this is the architecture design. So deep learning architecture. Okay, so already you know that. So this is based on the neural network. Okay, so here the deep learning architecture is divided into two parts: supervised learning, unsupervised learning. So in supervised learning, so you can see the convolutional neural network. So second one, recurrent neural network. So in the recurrent neural network, again having long short-term memory and a gated recurrent unit. Okay, these are two used in a recurrent neural network and convolutional neural network. So here unsupervised learning, so having self-organized map and autoencoders. These autoencoders having the restricted Boltzmann machines. Okay, this is the total architecture. So we want to know about how we need to describe about the deep learning architecture. Okay, so first we will see the introduction. Deep learning architecture refers to the structure and organization of layers. Basically, so what is the structure? What kind of structure? So we have to decide. Then organization of layers. Organization of layers means input layer and the output layer will not change, but hidden layers only will be change. Okay, how many number of hidden layers are to be needed or are to be taken, it is the main thing. Okay, depending upon the application you have to decide so how many number of hidden layers are to be taken. Okay, isn't it? So here, so structure and the organization of the layers, neurons and connections in a neural network model. So these are the three things. Okay, what are they? So number of layers, neurons and connections. Okay, so here deep learning architecture refers to the structure and organization of layers, neurons and connections in a neural network model. That is the first point you have to understand. Second point, the design defines how information flows from input to output. Okay, which means in what way the information will be flowing from input to output. It is very important. So how features are extracted? So how many features we are having? Okay, corresponding to that, so how it has been extracted and how predictions are made. So these are the things are to be done in hidden layers. Okay, that is the second point. What is the second point? The design. So in what way we have to design? So defines how information flows, from input to output. So that is the main thing you have to decide. So how the information will be flowing from input to the output, based on the thing you have to design the architecture. Okay, so how features are extracted and how predictions are made. So third one is proper architecture design. So proper architecture design ensures efficient learning, generalization and high performance on complex tasks. Okay, these are the three things are to be performed whatever be the architecture you have to be taken. So that means efficient learning. So that means whatever be the model you have designed or the architecture, that model or the architecture, so definitely must have the efficient learning. Efficient learning means whatever be the problem if you given, so automatically the model has to be learned and given the solution. Generalization nothing but so in order to provide the high performance and minimize the losses is called the generalization. The model must be generalization. High performance on complex tasks. Complex task means difficult problems if you given, so in that also having the high performance. So that kind of architectures you have to decide or you have to design. Okay, so second thing, basic concepts of deep learning architecture. So already you know that, so you need to explain about input layer, output layer and the hidden layers. No need explanation, I think so. So here about the architecture, so we can see this is the architecture. So again, so what are the key points are the main points we have to be considered. So here the number of architectures and the algorithms that are used in a learning wide or varied. Okay, so this section explores six of the deep learning architectures spanning the past 20 years. We have to be understand. So past 20 years, so what kind of architectures have been utilized. So notably long short-term memory LSTM and convolutional neural networks are two of the oldest approaches so in this list, but also two of the most used in various applications. These two are so used rapidly or so more applications. You can see this is the architecture of the so deep learning architecture already we have discussed. So we can see common deep learning architectures. What are the architectures are there? So if you see architecture first one, so in your syllabus having only three: feed forward neural network, convolutional neural network, recurrent neural network, CNN, RNN, FNN. These three only. So in your syllabus. Okay, so what is the description of FNN? Simple layered structured with forward data flow. Okay, here the data will be flowing in one direction only. So application classification and the regression. Second one CNN. So uses convolutional and pooling layers to detect special patterns. Okay, that means image recognition and so vision problems. Okay, RNN. So you can see RNN contain feedback connections from sequence data. So applications are speech, NLP, time series applications. So auto encoder and the transfers are not in your syllabus. Just you to know. So you have to know. So learns compressed data representations. Dimensionality reduction, so we are using transformers nowadays. So more or latest application they are using the transformers. Use attention mechanisms to model global dependencies. That means NLP and so multi-model AI tools so have to be generated. These are the so common deep learning architectures. Thank you.